What is up, guys? How we doing? My name is Kim, also known as Isles Girl 3, and we are here to talk on another Kim and the Crease podcast, number 128. The Islanders are in the playoffs! We are against the Carolina Hurricanes again in this round one, and we are going to have a lot of talking to do. So we are going to get into it, guys. We are going to talk about game one, which just happened the other day. I did live stream it, so you guys can see that. What is up, Isles fan for life? Good to see you. I'm gonna let everyone have some time to kind of shuffle into the stream here as we get things going. What's up, Jordan, EJ? Hi. Yeah, no, guys, before we get into everything New York Islanders, I had something that happened today that is just very thoughtful to me, in my opinion. It meant a lot to my heart, and I just wanted to share it with you guys because it meant a lot to me, and it's crazy how one little idea can spread to others and just make others' day and inspire, and I guess that's the only way I could say this. So getting into it, if you guys know me, you know I love the Bridgeport Islanders as well as the Islanders farm team. And you guys know I love Matt Maggio. And if you guys know me, you guys know I made a Mario sign for Matthew Maggio that said, "It's a me, a Maggio." This is me with the sign. And it says, "It's a me, Maggio." I created this sign for fun. I'm a Maggio fan, and it's just something that I loved and I thought was fun. Gave him a good laugh. It was just something I wanted to do to just show some love. And something happened today. Should I show you guys? Do you guys want to see it on my Twitter so you guys can actually see the photos? Because I can actually show you guys like the photographs of it. Because this meant the whole freaking world to me today. So I'm gonna get Discord off. Do you guys want me to show the photos or just talk about it? Because I can do either or here. Because and I know there's a lag, so I'm sorry. My hair keeps falling out of this damn clip, and it's making me nuts. But just let me know what you guys want me to do, because I can talk about it or I can show the photos. Which is why I like doing these live streams for the podcast. This way I can bounce ideas off you guys. Show photos, says EJ. Okay, we got one. Show photos. Alright. Show, please. Okay, so everyone's saying show. Alright, will do. Thank you for the hearts, by the way. I see them. Alright. My hair is back up. Get on my face. Alright. Let's go. I'll show you guys right now. So we're gonna go here. So this little girl went for the Bridgeport event on the ice. It's the painting of the ice for the Bridgeport Islanders. And she wrote, "It's a me, Maggio," with a little Maggio. I can't, guys. I can't. It's too cute. That's Discord. She wrote, "It's a me, a Maggio," right? It's too cute. I literally, my heart inflated. This little girl saw my sign. I was assuming, and she loved it. And that, I was like, what? Right? And so that happens, right? So I'm gonna go back. So this happens. I'm floored. I'm like, my friend that sent this to me, apparently I've inspired Mario Maggio love. The mom got back to me and said, "You inspired Leila. Matt loved it." Oh my God. The cuteness. The fact that she drew it and showed him. Look at look at her face. This just warms my heart. Just that is something I thought was just something, dumb, and it was something myself. Just to know, for little kids, something I did made someone smile like that, made them have fun. She loves Maggio, which I think she has great taste. This little girl, Leila, I love the hell out of you. You are the cutest thing on the planet. I want to give her the biggest hug in the universe. And I know she made Maggio's day. I know she did. I know she made Maggio's day. This is beautiful. Yeah, Tommy, like honestly, that made my whole day. Just something like little like that. A time to adopt her. Can I? Can I adopt her? I'm like her new biggest fan. She's so cute. I love that she loved the Maggio. And like just to say that the mom told me that, like I inspired her with that. Come on, like that just made my whole day. She was like I just want to give her like the biggest hug in the universe. She is so cute. And having the match, she's got great hockey fandom and love, and I absolutely hope she keeps that spirit alive just like I did as a little girl. Like I love seeing like especially like little girls in the fandom who are just so passionate and boisterous and show their love for hockey. And that just makes me seriously really happy. So I just wanted to share that because Leila, you are the cutest thing on the planet. I don't know if she's going to see this, but keep up that hockey spirit. Keep up that love. Keep up that fandom. And just have fun. Don't disregard what anyone else says about your fandom or anything like that, because it doesn't matter. If it makes you happy, do what makes you happy. Please. But I just wanted to get that out. Guys, now that we've done it, and I've talked about my beautiful friend Leila over here, it's time for the Snapple fact of the day. Yes, I bought a Snapple for you guys. I did it for playoffs. All right? Snapple fact of the day is Islanders will win, huh? All right, Snapple fact of the day, and also a drink because I'm so thirsty. Oh, okay, that actually tasted amazing. Honestly, where's my sponsor? I need a little light here. All right, Snapple fact of the day. I need a light. Duck, duck, goose is called duck, duck, gray duck in Minnesota. What? Minnesoters! Minnesotians! Explain! Duck, duck, goose is called duck, duck, gray duck in Minnesota? No. What? What? Minnesota. Is it anyone from Minnesota here? Minnesotians? Where's Courtney? Oh, yeah, facts. Get next. Where's Jen's 95? Where's Jen's 95? We need to have a talk. Everyone at Jen's 95 on Twitter or something. We need to have a talk. No, it is not. No, it is not. Now I'm so goddamn curious. No. No, it is not. There's no way. There is no way in the good great heavens. I came at an interesting time. Did you? Yeah. Where's Minnesotians? What flavor of Snapple? Always peach. Peach is my favorite. I'm trying to get it where this is. I'm not blowing out your eardrums. Hello. Okay, that's a little bit better. I'm trying to fix the gain so I don't blow out your eardrums. It's true. I just no. Hold up here. Duck, duck, goose, Minnesota? What? What? Minnesota? Minnesota? What is wrong with you, Minnesota? What is actually wrong with you? No, that's not okay. What? I just learned that. That's an actual crazy Snapple fact of the day, bro. Well, I hope you all enjoyed your Snapple fact of the day. That's actually crazy. But yeah. Let's talk about Islanders game 1 against Carolina Hurricanes. Because we're going to get into my Islanders segment right now. Okay, so talking about Carolina and the Hurricanes. Game 1. I'm not mad. At all. Um, I know a lot of fans are coming at me because of something I posted on Twitter about the dives. They were dives, but I'm not mad at the Canes. If anything, I find them smart. If anything, I find the Canes smart because they have found a way to exploit the system. I'm mad at the league, I should say. Yes, the Islanders played a good game, Chad. I'm not mad at the Islanders at all. But when you're talking, so like, let's talk about those dives. There was 2 dives. One was which I showed on stream last time, and the other one was the slashing against the back of the leg, where literally Palmieri went dink, and he was like, ugh. By the way, he fell on the wrong leg. He literally fell on the wrong... He didn't even get slashed on that leg and fell on that leg. By the way. But I'm not mad at the Canes. Because they found a way to exploit the system. No fines for embellishment. Nothing. They got a power play out of both. Smart. Why not? But this league... This fucking league. The NHL is a joke. Last year during the playoffs, Brent Burns did a cross-check into Matthew Barzal into the boards. And they called him for embellishment. They fined him after that game for embellishment. Do the Canes players get anything? Not one. Not one fine. Actual joke. That's what I find a joke. That they did not go over and looked at those plays and go, yeah, it's a little bit of embellishment. You know, keep it equal. If you're gonna call a player for an embellishment like that from last year, like Barzell's wasn't even egregious. You could argue for Barzell. Like, I don't even know if that was like a full dive by Barzell. But to call the one, not. Again, that's where I find it crazy with this league. But let's get into the actual play. Islanders played a good game, but our leading top goal scorers, our offense where we needed them, did not come through. The best player on our squad was like between Kyle McLean, Semyon Varlamov, and Anders Lee. Those were our top 3 players. Anders, you know what? Good for him. He deserved to be one of the top players there. And there were times where other players had times to take that game. We had times to go off the goal. Kyle Palmieri, I know he was falling, but oh my God. Centimeters away from scoring and getting us up. I mean, I have to give credit where credit is due, and that is to Freddie Anderson. Freddie Anderson played insane for the Canes. He did. Freddie Anderson was top notch, but we knew that was going to happen going in because Anderson is a fantastic netminder. He is an absolutely insane netminder. Kim using the metric system? Wait, what did I say? What, did I say centimeters? Because I said centimeters? Dobson has to get back to running the power play. Mikey, I agreed there. I was confused why he was not on that power play, why he was not the anchor. Kevin Burke, my God, with the 20 first time chat, first super chat. Thank you, Kevin Burke here. He says, amount of fine if NHL did fine a Canes player at most. Do you want me to guess how much they would fine him? Amount of fine if NHL did fine a Canes player at most. What did you want me to... I'm trying to understand what you're telling me there, Kevin. But yeah, if they did fine the Canes player, like, come on. The fine would be $20, says Addy. His $20 is what he meant. Oh, I get it. He gave me $20 and saying amount of the fine if the NHL did a Canes player at most. I got it. Thank you. I got you. Kevin. That's a sneaky one there, bro. I love it. Give some love to credit for Kevin Burke in the chat. Give him some hype. Give him some love right now. Oh my god. Thank you so much for that, Kevin Burke. That's amazing. Isle could have easily won. Yes! That's the thing, though, that's giving me hope about this series. They could have easily won game one. But listen, it's not over till the fat lady sings. And the series is not over. One game is one game. We can come back, split this series, and come back to UBS in a split. That's what we need. And the Islanders can do it. Varlamov was great. You know what? If guys like Horvat, Barzal was kind of invisible. I'm not even going to lie about it. Nelson, actually step up in this next game. If they come to fruition, because I felt like this Islanders team was kind of half. Kevin Burke says you're welcome. Oh, man, Kevin. That was love. If they come awake, because I know they can take this series, in my opinion. They really can. There was a lot of things. There it is, Kevin Burke. Thank you for making Romy so happy. Oh, man. You ain't no duck. You an eagle, Kevin. Like I said with Horvat. But, yeah. Tough loss yesterday, but the Owls will bounce back strong in game 2. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. So this team knows resilience. The thing is that these top lines have to come through. Cizikas, I think, played pretty well. Horvat had his moments. Barzal was pretty invisible. I was happy to see Dobson come back, but he did make some flubs. You know what? A big thing I found that was a problem with the New York Islanders? Our defense and the blue line. Holding strong at the offensive blue line. Oh my god. How many times did the Islanders have the puck in the zone and one of our defensemen would lose it at the blue line? Unacceptable. How many times we lost ozone possession because one of the defensemen just flubbed the puck at the blue line. And you know what? I'm wondering how much of that is ice. And I just want to be real with Canes fans here. What's up with your ice? Because the ice looked like shit. Hurricanes players were falling all over the place. Islanders players were falling all over the place. Semyon Varlamov's crease for the third period, they had to take like 5 minutes because his crease was fucked up. The ice was chipped and they were trying to fix it with a damn puck. They were smashing it with a puck, trying to fix the damn ice. What was wrong with the ice? Like, what was going on? So I'm wondering, yes, the Islanders were having trouble keeping possession, the blue line, but how much of it was the ice? But still, not acceptable to not have the puck and keep it in the zone. You have to, how many times, like, those could have been shots towards the net, keeping it in the zone, left to right possession, and getting possible scoring chances. Missed because, it bounced over our stick and out of the blue line. Our defense had to be stronger there. And no damn chair for Sorokin. Oh my god. Why, Hurricanes, why did you not even have a freaking chair for, you know what, people gave a shit about Barclay Center and the backup goalie not having a place on the bench, but at least we gave the goalie a fucking chair. At least we gave the backup goalie a fucking chair. Poor Sorokin, just fucking standing there. Like, come on. Poor Soroki had to stand there in his little equipment. Like, okay. Come on. That had me rolling. Hold up. The microphone literally almost just fell off the table, and you all almost just had the worst sound in your ears. Okay. BYOC, bring your own chair. Yo, honestly, if it was possible, if it was possible, I would bring like a folding chair to the next game and like bring it over to the corner and be like, this is for Sorokin. We almost lost your voice. Yeah, I know. It's because the damn microphone like literally almost died. We're all good. Oh my god. I want to see him with a fold out and a beer and a coaster. Yeah, that'd be lit. But yeah, that was the biggest gripes to me. But otherwise, honestly, I was extraordinarily happy with the Islanders' play. Great block shots. We had our chances. There wasn't too much of being hemmed in the zone, but when we did get hemmed, it led to us giving up the game-winning goal. And that was the hardest part. Can we just talk about, I said it on Jimmy's podcast, I said it on the Kane Seller podcast, which, by the way, if you haven't gone to see that, I did retweet them on my Twitter, as I was a guest on their podcast, and they were very great people. I talked about people not expecting Kyle McLean. And boy, was I right. Kyle fucking McLean, man. Oh my god. My mans. And you know what? I gotta see if I have to go back into my podcasts and see if I talked about him 2 years ago. Because I literally said 2 years ago, I don't know why he's not up. I thought he played fantastic. And then here he is. Playoffs debut. Goal. Who had Kyle McLean as first goal in their bingo card? Raise your hand. I don't fucking think so. But my god, did he play with his full heart. And he was, in my opinion, next to Anders Lee, the best Islander that game. And it just makes my heart so full, because this guy is like future, as well as I'm thinking of the people coming up, like Ruslan Ishakov, like Matthew Maggio, like Alex Jeffries, like Matthew Warren, who we just signed. You know, like these are guys who I'm just getting excited for. If you guys don't know too, we just signed this kid Warren, and he is a diehard Islanders fan, by the way. We just signed this kid Warren. He has pictures of him skating as a little kid in Islanders jerseys. He was talking about how he watched the 21 playoffs and the Game 6 Beauvillier winner. Like, he loves the Islanders, this kid, who's literally now playing for our farm team, and I am so excited. Janik, what's up, bro? Water King? Listen, it's not that it's like I know it sounded like a backhanded compliment. It's just because, you know, people are giving him shit. You know, he's the new kid on the team. You know, you're expecting more of the veterans to come out and be the presence, like a Matthew Barzal, like a Brock Nelson, you know, like a Horvat. But, you know, Kyle McLean was the guy who was coming out there. If anything, it's the biggest compliment because he outshined Barzal. I think Kyle McLean outshined Barzal. I think he outshined Horvat. I think he outshined Nelson. I think he outshined Palmieri. I think he outshined Engvall. You know, I think he outshined every other Islander. Congrats with your Mario Maggio inspiration. Yo, Janik, I'm glad you saw that. Thank you. I talked about it at the beginning. We love Leila. If it was up to you, do you give Varlamov a chance to bounce back next game? Cliff, it's not about him bouncing back. Varlamov did nothing wrong. I absolutely start Varlamov game 2. No issues there. It wasn't about Varlamov's goaltending. It was just our inability for some reason that game to just fire it in the net. Oh my god, when Brock Nelson whiffed that shot. Oh my god, my heart. The pain. The pain. But, and the brutal face-off loss by Horvat leading to the empty net. Yeah, that was brutal. You know, my fellow dear Dane Anders Lee had a good game. Yes, Janik, and I talked about that. I said, next to Kyle McLean, Anders Lee was using those newfound dad powers and killed it. He played a fantastic game. Strong on the puck, great on the possession, creating plays in front of the net. I was very, very ecstatic about Anders Lee's play. I thought he was one of the best Islanders that night. Absolutely. To follow Cliff's question, do you change any of the lineup tomorrow? The only thing I would say is because JG Pageau is day-to-day, will he be back in the lineup? That is the biggest question mark come Monday. Will Pageau be ready? I think Holmstrom played pretty well. Honestly, what I was pretty upset about was Fashing's play. I say you take out Fashing, you put McLean back to fourth line, and you put back Pageau with Holmstrom and Engvall there. That's what I would do. I would put it back to how it was if you get JG Pageau back. If you get JG. Or, guys, how crazy would it be? And this is just throwing it out there. How crazy would it be if you took out Hudson Fashing and you put in Ruslan Iskhakov? Because technically he's there on the roster. Guys, how crazy would that be? What if you took out Hudson Fashing and put Ruslan Iskhakov? Holy crap. In a playoff game. Holy crap. Do you think that's a little too nuts? Do you think that's a little too nuts? I don't know. I'd kind of be here for it. I would kind of be here for it. By the way, I got the Islanders playoff nails today. So I got some, if you're wondering, got some Islanders playoff nails. But yeah. Barzal has carried us all season. He will carry us again. He was invisible, Janik. He better wake up here. Because he was invisible. Maybe, you know what, he was getting double teamed. But I've seen Barzal get double teamed before on the ice and still carry the team. He just looked invisible. Kim is playing level 3 chess for game 2. Yo, honestly though, they don't got no video of Ruslan Iskhakov. They don't know Ruslan Iskhakov, okay? Wild card. Yo, Ed, not second line. Not second. It would have to be moved around a little bit, but yo, that'd be freaking nuts. Cause here's the problem with Ruslan. Defensively, I feel like he has to be stronger. Iskhakov, you know, best thing about us is our defense. I feel like he has to be a little bit stronger in the D zone, and where he lacks is physicality. Obviously, he is a smaller player, but when he goes and drives the net, he sees the game wonderfully. He has beautiful hockey IQ, sees the game wonderfully, can get things started. But if you're going towards defensively, I'm a little worried. He's about 160. Yeah, he ain't weighing much. If there was something I would say to Ruslan, I'd be like, hit the gym. But otherwise, he's fucking incredible. Not a player to use against the Canes. Well, that's the thing. What I feel like possibly we'd use Ruslan if it's like we're down 3-0. Not even Wikipedia has a page. They will, though. They will start a page for him. Next season, says Janik. Yeah, I know. It's just me being me. Podcast sponsored by Snapple. When, EJ? When? We're desperate and we need to roll the dice. Yeah. But yeah, I know. I'm just being me, and you know, I love my Bridgeport boys. So anytime I'm like Rusty, Maggio. I wish we had Maggio. You know what? I would have been all for it if we could get Maggio in the lineup. I'm not even joking. I'd be like, roll it. Roll Maggio. Hearing where the streets said make a tear in my eye. Sorry they aren't called their playoffs. It's fine, David. It's fine. These new signings for the Bridgeport Islanders that we're getting sounds awesome. Like, the new signings that we're bringing into Bridgeport actually have me so stoked. So I'm excited to go watch Bridgeport next season. I'm very excited. Patrick Waugh could coach them both up. I definitely believe he can. Let's see what Watt and Lou do with the team. You know what? Let's see. Like, hopefully, Lou is not here anymore next season. I'm grateful to Lou. Don't get me wrong, but I feel his empire has ended. Do it. We were talking about this a few podcasts ago. GM Johnny Boychuk? Question mark. GM but Johnny Boychuk. I would be insane. I would go insane if that lure was true. No, and that's what I'm saying, Janik. Lou deserves a lot of credit. He did the Romanov trade, which is one of my favorite trades ever. Like, he did that great Romanov trade. He got Ilya Sorokin over. He got us Patrick Waugh. There are many things that I'm very grateful to Lou for. And he has us with Semyon Varlamov, which was part of the reason we got him was to get Ilya Sorokin. But, you know, Lou deserves credit for a lot of things, but there's certain things that have not made me happy with him. And I just feel like it needs to end. It needs to go. Ugh, there's a lot of decisions with him sometimes that, I feel like we could have had another offensive forward, or like something else rather than a Horvat. Like, I'm glad of him getting Horvat, but I feel like he could have gotten something else too. But yeah. Going on from there, but with the Islanders, I'm not mad about the game at all. I'm very happy and pleased with our play. Again, it was a game that could have gone either way. Sadly, it did not tip. The scales did not tip in our favor. So we have to look on to game 2. We have to split this series. We can do it. We can. You know Anderson's going to be in net next game. I 100% believe Varlamov will be back in. It's very risky changing a goaltender in a series. And I'm going to say that Semyon Varlamov is back in for game 2. He played great in my opinion. It was a battle of the goalies during that second period, man. It was just a battle of the goalies. And, you know, I think it's going to be the same thing again going into Monday. Ooh, I'm nervous for Monday. Please excuse me yawning. It's 10:30 at night. And I have to work the next 2 days. I feel like I just worked a century and now I'm working again. After this, though, I have 4 days off. So I work 2 days and then I have 4 days off as I'm going to the concert to see Pop Evil. So I'm very, very stoked for that. Oh my god, this the tweet about the embellishment thing is still getting likes and oh my god, I did not mean for that to pop off like that. Okay, this is an interesting DM. Hi, Rangers fan, but let's go Islanders. My whole family's Islanders fans. I was dropped on my head. This is an actual DM I just got. I'm not joking. This is an actual DM I just got. Rangers fan, but let's go Islanders. My whole family's Islanders fans. I was dropped on my head. Honestly, nice guy. Nice guy. You know, respects. You know what? I'll take that. That's funny to me. That's a funny message. Jordan's like, what the fuck? Oh, that's funny. I like that. What a good guy. Thank you to that Rangers fan who DM'd me. I appreciate that. You can show the DM. No, I'm not showing the DM. That person can stay private. It was a... That person can stay private, okay? But they're very nice. Big underdog. You know what? We could have looked like the Caps today. We could have looked like so many other teams. Like, you know, we could have looked, you know, and got our asses kicked, but we didn't. The Islanders put up a game, and that's what I loved about them, is that it wasn't like a blowout. It wasn't like 7-2 or something like stupid like that. The Islanders came and they played a fucking game, and, you know, it was back and forth, and it was a pretty even game in my opinion, and I'm really, really proud of my team. I'm very proud of my team. And it really shows that this series can go either way. This isn't gonna be a sweep, as some people are still saying that, which I find crazy. This isn't gonna be a sweep. We were better at the Canes at some points, I would say. We were better than the Canes at certain points. The Canes were better than us at certain points. And you know what? It was a game. It wasn't like the Leafs. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It wasn't like the Leafs. Oh, man. I know they are going nuts about history repeating itself right now. We should be proud. I am absolutely proud of my team right now. I am proud of my New York Islanders. I am proud of them going hardcore into this series. And you know what? That's all you need. It's just that pride and joy in your team in the playoffs. You can't ask for more in the Stanley Cup playoffs. You can't ask for more. Leafs got annihilated. Better than Canes, only in the icing. Oh my god, yeah. We talked about that on the live stream. Oh, yeah. Jordan A., such a good Leafs fan, literally doesn't even know the score. But, ooh, sorry, my voice cracked. We go into next game. The important thing is tie the series. Tie the series. We can do this. We can do this. Does my heart beat at 1,000,000 miles per hour? Yes. Like, it's insane to me that the game's already tomorrow. It feels like the game's like 5 days away. It feels like it should be 5 days away and it's not. It's tomorrow and I'm like freaking out. Why am I freaking out? Ah! It's game 2 tomorrow. I'm not okay. I'm just scared. Next Sunday is gonna be an insane podcast. I know it's tomorrow. It's just it's making me so anxious. I can't believe that it's already tomorrow. 7:30 game. By the way, if you guys don't know, it's a 7:30 game against the Carolina Hurricanes tomorrow for the New York Islanders. Oh my god, it's just so many things. I'm just wondering. Crap. I'm wondering if I could stream game 3. I'm wondering if I could bring my equipment to Buffalo. Like, could I bring my microphone and do it with my friend Ben? I'd have to ask Ben if he'd want to do it. That's the only thing. Is like, because I'm going to be with my friend Ben. He's going to be going to the concert with me. I would have to ask his permission. Have Ben co-star? Yeah. Yeah, Tommy, I'm going to Buffalo for a concert. Nashville scored? Sorry, guys, when you have a Stanley Cup playoff game going on right now. Oh my god, the Predators! Zucker with the goal for the Nashville Predators, and they're up 1-0 with 3:36 left in the first. Oh my god! Yossi and Jankowski with the assists. Oh my god, Nashville's leading. Let's go, Nashville. Let's fucking go. I'm here for it. That is so cool. Go, Nashville. Am I going to the concert at HSBC Arena in Buffalo? No. It will not be there. It's at like a tiny venue. Vancouver will win eventually? Maybe. But yeah, I'm going to a tiny venue concert. Pavilio almost had the first one, but Demko robbed him. Damn! Take a deep breath. You're going to be fine for tomorrow's game. Cliff, I am never fine for any Stanley Cup playoff game. Like, seriously. No, actually, I'm very excited for the Canes. I'm always for the... I'm a big Preds lover. I'd love the Predators to, come out and just be an underdog, win. I would love for the Preds to win this series, honestly. But yeah, Benjamin better be prepared because we're gonna have fun with this concert. Oh my god. Wonder if anyone on the Avs is gonna channel Tony D soon? Oh, yeah. They're bringing this back. Okay. Sorry, I was reading something old. If you remember when Tony D'Angelo and Georgiev were both on the Rangers, and D'Angelo went to Georgiev make a fucking save, and they had to be separated. That my friend Taylor, who's an Avalanche fan, literally posted that in the group chat, and she goes, "I can kind of understand where he was coming from now," and I'm like, "Oh my god." Jeez. Yeah, if you guys watched my last podcast, number 127, with my friend Taylor, you remember her saying on my podcast that she did not trust in Georgiev, and I think he just proved her point tonight. That was an insane Avalanche Jets game. Absolutely insane. Just there was like 3 goals in like a minute. It was just absolute insanity there. That's your second team. No, I do not have a second team, Janik. I never have a second team. Personally, my team is always number 1 Islanders. I don't have a second team. I have teams I like, but I don't have a second team where I'm like, go them. If anything, I'm supporting for my best friend. LA Lou coming in with the 5. Says, hey, Kim, checking in with you. It's been a minute. Oh, my God. Hold on. I'm just making sure this is good. Okay. Checking in with you. It's been a minute. Glad to see you. You're at it strong. You're with the apostrophe Ari, at it stronger than ever. Your devotion is astounding. Do your thing, Leila. Yo, LA Lou, thank you so much. I appreciate you dropping the 5 so much. Thank you so much. I'm saying that a lot. Her second favorite team is Bridgeport. Facts. Okay, you know what? Second team is Bridgeport Islanders. That's a fact. That's a fact right there. My second favorite team is the Bridgeport Islanders. And there we go. Thank you for making Romy a very happy man. I love that. What do you guys think about the Romy celebration? Don't know. Do you guys like it? Do you guys think I should do another video? But I personally like Romy. But yeah, I personally don't do the second team thing. My team is first and foremost only the New York Islanders. I will like other teams, like I'll support other teams. Like my best friend's favorite team is the Avalanche. They also have Zach Parise, which is another reason for me to be like, go Avs and stuff like that. But like, no, I'm not technically a fan of the Avalanche. I just kind of support if like, it helps my best friend or something like that. But they're not like a second team of mine. If only Kim sounded that excited reading her comments about chicken dance headbang. What the I'm not doing that. Romanov is so funny. I know. We love your... Yo, honest, you know what was funny? Everyone waiting after the game were all Romanov fans. And he was the last one out. By the way, Romanov drives like a freaking maniac. He sped so fast. My friend went over and he's like, slow down. But Romanov stopped. He said, and we were like the Romanov fan club over there. And we all started jumping together going, row me. And Romanov started laughing and like giggling. You know the Romanov giggle. If you know the Romanov giggle, you know that he was like, and we were all jumping together like, row me. Like we were the Romanov fan club. I think I'm actually going to make a sign that says that after a game and like literally just hold it out, be like, Romanov fan club is waiting. We love our Romy. Have you ever met an NHL player that was pretty rude to you? No, not one. I've never had a bad experience with an NHL player. Thank God. Because, like don't meet your heroes kind of thing. But no, I have never had a bad experience with any NHL player ever. Not once. Do you think Romanov will ever be 50-point plus player? If Romanov has more confidence in this offensive game. Mostly Romanov is a very good defenseman. But he can look at the net. He has a shot. And I feel like if Romanov gains more confidence, he's been playing with Dobson, but if he gains more confidence towards the net, puts more shots towards the net, you know, I think he can definitely rack up the points. I mean, you saw during the game with the Devils, like, even though it didn't count, he ringed that shot that rang off the post, and he was like, wait, I scored? Like, I want more of that from him, more of that confidence to, you know, shoot at the net and drive it. Mostly he will go for the pass. I want him to have more confidence shooting at the net. If he did that, he can drive up his point totals. How many points did he end the season with? Hold up. Alexander Romanov. Actually, let me do it with all of you. So this way we can do it together. Alexander Romanov. I don't know why there's a dot in there. Stats. Let's do it together. This is playoffs, career playoff. We don't care about that. Last 5 games. What the hell is this? Just regular stats. They have playoffs. I want... There we go. He had 7 goals and 15 assists. So 22 player. His career, he's got 62 points, 50 assists, 13 goals. So half of his goals were from this last year. Like, you can see that his offense went up from this last year. Half of his goals were from this one season. Which is nuts. That's awesome, man. I still can't believe he's 2000, baby. What the freak? That's insane to me. But, that's so cool. I was like, why is it playoffs? He's got an assist in the playoffs. But yeah. That's cool. That you can see his offensive game has already jumped up. Right there. So that's really impressive to me. That's what I'm saying. He gets more confidence here. This is going to jump. You know, this is going to jump right here. His point total is going to jump. 15 assists, not bad. Dobson, though, man. Noah Dobson. But when Noah Dobson pops, he pops. Ayy. Nice shot right there. And we're going to get here. He had only 10 goals. I'm actually shocked by that. He only had 10 goals. 60 assists. Just nuts. Wow, he's been averaging like 10 goals per season. Literally has been like on pace, but 60 assists. My God. That's a little bit less than half of his total career assists. Like, he had a freaking year creating goals, which is just nuts. Is Marchand the shortest NHL player currently? You know what? Now I'm curious. Who's taller, Marchand or Ruslan Iskhakov? Hold on. Brad Marchand height. He's 5'9". I'm actually shocked. He's taller. He's Pageau's height? He's Pageau's height? He looks smaller than Pageau. Hold on, let me see. Pageau. Like, is there a photo of them next to each other? He's Pageau's height? That doesn't really help us. No freaking way. It won't let me get out of it. Get out. Okay. Really? No freaking way. Hold on. And then Ruslan Iskhakov. Height. 5'8". Iskhakov is shorter. Huh. By 1 inch. It's actually funny if you look at the photos. Like, he's so tiny on the ice. Along with Alex DeBrincat. I think Cole Caulfield. Yeah, Cole Caulfield is, like, small. But this shows, like, a tiny player can make it in the NHL. And Cole Caulfield is a big testament to that. That, like, a tiny player can, like, make it in the NHL. Like, Cole Caulfield. That came up. 5'8". He's the same height as Ruslan Iskhakov. And then you go, like, to his stats. Like, come on. 28 goals, 37 assists. That's what I'm saying. Like, where you're talking about that a tiny player can make it in this league. He's 5'8", and he's like, got a little bit more pounds on his hawk off. But that's showing you, you know, he absolutely can make it in this league. Cole Caulfield, he's only 23, too. And he's got 28 goals, 37 assists. Like, goddamn. And then you go back to Ruslan. He could definitely do it. How old is Ruslan? He's a 2000s baby too. Oh my god, he's 23. Same age as Cole Caulfield. And look at Cole Caulfield tearing it up. Yeah, 165 pounds. So Cole Caulfield has, oh my god, he has 10 pounds on him. That's what I'm saying though. He can absolutely make it. You talking about Zuccarello? That's what I'm saying. Dembrinket is the smallest at 5'7", but that's what I'm talking about. When you're talking about small players, Cole Caulfield is the same height. Yes, he's got 10 pounds, but he makes it in the NHL. Why can't Ruslan? Oh my god. Marshy, though. Water King, no. Absolutely not. I refuse. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about, is that, you know, even, like, and that's so funny that we're calling that smaller. I'm 5'4". Like, we're calling him small, but, you know, in the league, when you're talking about, like, a 6'7" Rempy, you know, it's crazy. By the way, that call on him that charged today was kind of stupid, in my opinion. Whoa. Sorry, my laptop just decided to have a aneurysm. But yeah, that call today on him, that charging, I don't think it was charging. Yeah, that was so dumb. That really was a dumb call. Hey, how you doing, Andrew? But yeah, any last minute questions for me? Anything that you want me to go over? Anything that you want me to talk about? Please let me know. I would be happy to. What's the Snapple fact of the night? The Snapple fact of the day was that Duck Duck Goose in Minnesota is called Duck Duck Gray Duck. And they do it wrong. He glided in. What is the Islander honk? Kevin Burke. Okay, so I will gladly. So this is that's a cool question. I like that he asked that. Kevin Burke. Kevin Burke asked, "What is the Islanders honk?" So it's very simple, Kevin. So this is a tradition started by Islanders fans. It was usually after the games, where we left Nassau Coliseum, because Nassau Coliseum was a circle lot, and people together would just do the Islanders chant with their cars, with their horns, and the honk. So the Islanders honk is basically, you just go in your car, if you see someone with an Islander sticker, or if we just won the game, basically with your horn you go dun, 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 for let's go Islanders. And so you literally go in your car, and everyone does it after games, after wins. Go in the Emerald parking lot, go in any parking lot, and you're gonna hear people on their horns going bum, 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 and it's let's go Islanders. That's the Islanders honk. So people just, you go in your car and you literally do let's go Islanders with your horn. So that's what that is. And usually, Islanders fans, if we see a fellow fan with a sticker on their car or something for Islanders related, we will do the honk, and they'll do it back. I've literally been stuck in bumper to bumper traffic. I was on the Northern, and I was stuck like this, just so frustrated. And suddenly behind, because I have an Islander sticker on the back of my car, suddenly I hear in the middle of bumper to bumper traffic, duh, 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 and I was like, no fucking way. And so I did it back so I did it back to the guy. And it just made my whole entire day. It's something for Islanders fans to connect, even when we're not with each other, and it's just so much fun. So that's what the Islanders honk is. That's a little tradition fans have started, and it's just so fun to connect that way. Are you watching the games? I have watched a little bit. I watched the Avs Jets. I watched the Rangers Caps. So I am watching a little bit here. Hey, Cliff, good night. Thank you for joining. But again, you can ask me more questions, anything Islanders related, obviously, and just anything going on. You can definitely hit me up right now. It is the time for question time. Hit me with all the questions. Oh my god, yeah, no, it's just little fun things like that, though. That's something I love, how Islanders fans can connect in just a little way like that. Just showing my Islander spirit, obviously. You heard it when you went to the Islanders versus Preds game 2 weeks ago. That's what I'm talking about. After the game, just everyone honking, because we won. And it's just to just spread that Islander spirit and the Islanders, happiness and things like that. What name should Utah be called? I go with the Mountaineers. Not the Miners. Yeah, that was a funny tweet. But what name should Utah be called? I'm more pissed that they're gonna be called Utah something. Why aren't they called the Salt Lake City something? I feel like Salt Lake somethings would have been better. Like Salt Lake, it would have been cooler. But Utah Blizzard. Someone's saying, I don't know, honestly. I don't know what's cool about Utah. That sounds so bad. But yeah. Do you think Islanders in 6 or 7 games? Yeah. I mean, I'm always going to bet on my team, Anthony. I'm always going to say my team. I'm always going to have faith within my team. So yeah, I will say Islanders in 6. Maybe. Salt Lake City Summit. Yeah, no, the NBA Jazz or somebody knows the Utah Jazz. Yes, it's Tommy, but I thought of Utah as Salt Lakes. No. Let's go Pens. No. By the way, that was cool seeing Jeff Carter's last ever game. I did not know that would be Carter's last ever game in the NHL. I saw them all coming over and shaking his hand. I was like, wait, what? Like that. I did not know he was retiring. So all my love right there. I gave, just all the respect to Carter. It was so cool too, because I saw their buses coming out from after the game, and I saw Kyle Dubas. I was like, Dubas! What player would you want us to trade, if any? See, this is where I say I'm a bad GM. Because I get too emotionally attached to any player on my team. And I'm like, no one. I don't want anyone traded. This is why you can't ask me, these questions. Because I get too emotionally attached to my players. And I would be the worst GM in the history of GMs. Make me a coach. You know what? Fine. I'd be a coach. I get down in their asses. I'd be like, I'll tell you what's fucking up to get these games and kick them into gear. But when it comes to trades, nah. I love everyone too much. Yeah, the Coyotes, heartbreaking. Lou is attached too. That's a fact. Yeah, Lou is attached too. If I could trade a player, I'd trade Engvall. I'll be honest. I would trade Pierre Engvall. I'm sorry, Pierre. I'm sorry, Pierre. Yeah, that contract is so bad. How about this question? How did you feel if Romanov got traded? No. Feel if Romanov got traded and he's happier than he ever was in the Islanders, but you're still sad. Don't even joke about that. I would keep Ruslan. Facts. The dude has got a lot of potential. Romanov can stay too. I would keep every Russian on the team. Keep all my beautiful Russians. Yes. Lee's contract looks kind of bad too. Depends. He's just inconsistent, but he's been inconsistent since he's had that knee injury. That's the biggest thing with him. Where do you prefer to sit when I go to NHL games? I prefer to sit on the side that my team shoots twice. I like seeing the goals. So I prefer to go on the side where the Islanders shoot twice. If I can get lower bowl, kick ass. But, I mean, I can go higher, I can go lower. I mean, I can watch the game and enjoy anywhere in the stadium. But I do prefer the side where the Islanders shoot twice. And I like to go a little bit catty corner to the net, not at behind. I like to go a little bit catty corner. In that corner, it gives you a better view of the ice down the other way. So, that's just me. Major knee and hip surgeries are always the kiss of death in hockey. Yeah, exactly. Came in to say hi, says Josh. Hey, Josh, hey! I was actually supporting your boys right now. I was celebrating that goal by Zucker. Is it still 1-0? Yeah, first intermission, still 1-0. Let's go Preds. Especially since you have Bo. So, giving you guys all the love to the Preds. Wishing you guys best of luck. If you could take one Canes player, who would it be? Ooh. Gensel. Give me Gensel. Him, Aho. Imagine we had both Ahos. Oh my god. But Gensel on the wing would be fucking killer. But Aho, Gensel, I would take either of them. Absolutely. In a heartbeat. If I could take one Bruins player, who would it be? Like, our goaltending is pretty good. They have pretty solid goaltending. Like, I would be looking towards a goaltender there. I mean, I gotta go Pasta, I guess. I gotta go Pasternak. We need scoring. We need some hardcore scoring. I would go Pasta if it had to be a Bruin. I would say Gensel or Jarvis would fit y'all perfectly. That's what I'm talking about, J-Dub. That's why I was kind of leaning towards a Gensel, because I feel like he would fit our system so perfectly. I really feel like a Jake Gensel, especially if you put him up with Barzal and Horvat. Ooh, that would have been stellar. If I could take any Ranger, who would I take? I would take Kreider just to piss Jordan off. I would take Chris Kreider just to piss Jordan off. Jordan goes, hey. For those of you who don't know, that's Jordan's favorite Ranger. So, yeah. Take Wheeler. Yo, I would love to take Wheeler. It's my birthday twin. My beautiful birthday twin, and he betrayed me. Jordan, they're now saying to Jordan Sunshine, which Islanders player would he take? I know who he's gonna say. I know he's gonna say to get back at me. I know which player he's gonna say to get back at me. But let's see. Let's see what he puts down. If you could make one Islander have the ability to never age and never get old and play indefinitely, which player would you choose? Matthew Barzal. Instantly, Matthew Barzal. He says Cizikas. Yeah, I saw that coming. I knew he was gonna say Cizikas, because he's my favorite player. So, get away from my Zeke. No, bad. Alright, but that's going to be the end of it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me for another podcast. I love and adore each and every one of you. My name is Kim, also known as IslesGirl3, and as we end every podcast, your team would not be who they are without your love, dedication, and passion for your team. So I want you to light up the chat with your favorite team. Let's go Islanders. Let's go Canes. Let's go Rangers. Let's go Caps. Let's go Avalanche. Let's go Canucks. Let's go Preds. Whatever your team is, light up the chat with your favorite team, because like I said, your team would not be who they are without your fandom, love, dedication, and passion. Keep it real. Spread the love. Be kind to one another. Let's hope the series is looking better for us next week. Hopefully for the split tomorrow. Mwah, I love you guys. Get a lot of sleep. Let's go Islanders!